Hey everybody, Claire here, and I am so excited about what we're talking about today. I am a collector or hoarder, definitely a hoarder. Ariel was my favorite Disney princess, not just because of the red hair, but she was definitely a hoarder. And I love shiny, pretty things. And a lot of you have mentioned how much you like the stuff that's in my kitchen, and that's really sweet, and I really appreciate it because I have worked hard to collect all of it. So I wanted to share some of my absolute favorite pieces with you today. So these are my favorite kitchen and tabletop items that I just cannot get enough of. And also, I hope this inspires you to maybe start thinking about collecting them as well, because I love the way they all look together, but you can also focus on like one element and it looks amazing when you have like all one thing. All right, so let's see, what are we gonna do to kick it off? So first is Jadeite, and I'm obsessed with Jadeite. Jadeite is basically a type of, it's not enamel, but like sort of like a glass or porcelain that was really popular in the 30s and 40s. And it was always considered kind of not, I mean, it wasn't particularly fine. You know, if you wanted to have something that was really high end, you would do porcelain from Germany or something like that. So this was sort of everyday wear. But now, because Martha Stewart got really into it a couple of, I wanna say like 10 or 15 years ago, it's now really hard to find and actually very expensive. So, I mean, you can find it, but it costs a lot. So you find it on eBay, and the way I kind of look for things like this is I'll type in Jadeite and I basically just look for the best prices possible. Because a lot of times people are just trying to offload this stuff. They're not really aware of how expensive they are in the marketplace. So you can sometimes find really great deals that way. Additionally, if you buy things in lots, that helps quite a bit. But anyway, I love this. This has a really adorable hobnail. That's what these little bubbles are called. Sort of like a hobnail technique, which I think is super cute. And it's just a fun little cake platter. But I have this in multiple sets of bowls. I have it in, you know, pouring glasses and stuff like that. So I just love Jadeite. It's such a beautiful color. It's very pretty. All right. Next up are my Tiffin glasses. So they're pink. I love Tiffin, but I also love depression glass, and so this is a happy sort of mix of the two. Depression glass just basically means glassware that was created in the 30s during the Depression, and I mean even afterwards, but basically it refers to kind of colored glass from that time period. You can find depression glass in like a variety of colors, but the sexy kind of pink blush hue is my favorite because, I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. It's my favorite color in the world because it's kind of like rosé wine. You could never replicate this in paint. You know, it just sort of is sexy and cool because it's of the, you know, the fact that it's glass and light shines through it. But this is a Tiffin glass, that's a glass maker, and it's one of their coupes or one of their sherbet glasses. And what I like about it is it has a gold lip, so it's very sophisticated, and this is the perfect thing to drink champagne out of. I mean, scientifically speaking, I couldn't think of anything better to drink champagne out of. The other thing is when you collect vintage glassware like I do, I love gilding, I love hand-painted pieces. And the thing to remember is do not let anyone ever put them in the dishwasher. I have had to sort of stop really over-generous guests who are like, oh no, let me help. And the reason why is because you could strip a piece of all of its paint because of one dishwasher cycle. And then you are left with just like a blank glass. And that is just such a bummer when that happens because, you know, it's a piece that's really special and what a shame to sort of strip it of all its personality. So hand wash it. I know it's a pain, but just, you know, do it. So yeah, hand wash anything with gold or paint on it from that time period. But once again, eBay as well. And I'll put links to sort of what you should search for all of this so you guys can look for it as well. Etsy also has a lot of this stuff. So next is not vintage, but my favorite thing in the world. Oh my gosh. I love Heath ceramics so much. Heath is a ceramic company from California, specifically up in Sausalito. It started in around the 40s, and it has this kind of Japanese Zen meets Danish modernism sort of aesthetic. So it's extremely simple, but the ceramics are absolutely gorgeous. This is my favorite bowl in the world, and Heath ceramics photograph like nothing else, which is sort of weird. No one except me cares about how like ceramics photograph, but from a food photography point of view, this is the best. I don't know what it is about the quality of the glazes that they use, but they don't shine, they don't fight back. They actually just add an amazing texture to the food. So I love this one. This one is, I believe, like French linen on the outside and persimmon on the inside, but it's so pretty. And then I have to share this one too. This is also Heath ceramics. It's so pretty. Is the Alabama, what's it called? Like tannin line. It's so pretty. I love the detail on it. And here's the thing, Heath is expensive, at least to me it's expensive, but everything's really beautifully made and it's really durable. You can kind of do a lot to it. So I have kind of like one bowl at a time. I don't really have full sets of anything, and that's just because of the price point, but they're beautiful and they're amazing to photograph. And this is one of my favorites. Just like, imagine with like a pile of berries, just so pretty. All right, what next? Oh yeah, another not vintage one is my gold bar set from Umami Mart. This is just the best. It's super fun. It's gold. I mean, you know, so it has the little cocktail shaker, and it comes with the strainer and the jigger as well, so it has everything, but I just think it's so cute and fun, and it's a perfect gift. If you don't know what to give someone, just give them the Umami Mart set, and they'll be so tickled. It's really cute. All right. Keeping on the gold theme, I love gold flatware. A couple of you guys, some of the trolls have mentioned like, oh, gold flatware is so fancy, but whatever, I love it. I think it's so fun. And yeah, it is like super fancy, but I don't know, why not, right? But I'm trying to like hold these so you can see all of them. I'm just gonna do one at a time. But anyway, this is some gold flatware I love. I prefer the mid-century modern gold flatware, the stuff from sort of the 50s and 60s, because the shape and design just tends to be a little bit more streamlined. It's not so fussy. You can find ones that are really tacky from the 80s or from, you know, way back, and they have a lot of, you know, ornate business on it, but I love this because it's super clean and modern, and I think they're really pretty. Unfortunately, because they're vintage, they also have the same rule as the glasses, which is do not machine wash, hand wash. Otherwise you will get rid of the gilding over time, and that's such a bummer because they're so pretty. Anyway, so I'm obsessed with these. And the key with buying, sorry, pointing at you with a knife, the key for buying gilded flatware like this is you wanna buy lots. So for instance, you can find gilded flatware that's brand new from a company that it's like $25 for like a set of 5. If you go online and you buy a lot, like it'll say 80-piece set for $120. If you do the math, that means it's like $1 and change per piece instead of being like $5 a piece. So it just makes it, it's so much more cost efficient if you buy the vintage version of it. So anyway, that's one tip over there. And then, oh yeah, the last one, this is so fun. I collect cake carriers. I'm obsessed with these. I don't know why they're not more of a thing now. The tin versions, the giant plastic ones are so hideous. I love these. This is one of my favorites because obviously it's like copper and like pretty, and it has, I think I want to call this pussy willow, I'm not sure, but like kind of a little illustration. Comes in all colors, shapes, sizes, etc. But the way they work is you just twist it off, and that's how it works. You twist it off and on, and then you can just carry it like so, and it works like a dream. I'm obsessed with these. And if you ever want to be just like a kick-ass hostess and you're making someone a cake for like their birthday, buy one of these, put the cake inside, and then leave them the awesome cake carrier as like a little extra present. I think they're amazing and I use it all the time. Anyway, those are some of my other just sort of favorite things hanging around the kitchen. I literally just sort of went around my house and just grabbed random stuff that I really like. But I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about them, and definitely look for the links for where to find this stuff and how to search for them. And let me know, is there anything else in my kitchen you guys want to see? Anything you want me to kind of pull out and talk about? Anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.